Hello, drone racers. It's another one of Banggood's crazy holidays. Let's cut everything and make everything stupid cheap deal days. And we're going to do another live stream because these are always fun, I guess. This is the awkward part of the video where no one's watching yet, so I get to talk to myself for a little while. So I would appreciate it if you come on and join along. So I'm going to start looking at some things. And oh my gosh, there are people there already. Hello, David. And the specialist. I like that name. The specialist. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you some of the things on Banggood's site for the Black Friday day that has started. Some of the things that I'm going to buy. And what I really want to do is take advantage of this time so you can help me find things that I've missed. Because what I am doing... Wow, lots of guys. Everybody's here. two drone racers already. RC guys, Seth, PT, FPV, David. Hey guys, thanks for coming so fast. That's awesome. So what I'm doing, if you haven't seen me talk about it yet, is I've started a spreadsheet to try and keep track of all these stupid discount codes, because discount codes are great and really, really annoying. They're great because you can get some stupid good deals, and they're really annoying because you have to know about them. So I got tired of trying to keep track of them. I've started a spreadsheet, and this is shared on all of my videos so you can see where they are. So I've kept track of here. If you guys take a look at this and don't see something on here that I need to add to it because of the deals, obviously after you've taken advantage of it, let me know so I can add it so everybody here in our really awesome community can help take advantage of it. So today we're taking a look at Banggood. So I've got Banggood here. It's the first link here. Thank you, the flying button. So David, what we're going to start out first here? Here's the link. So here's what I've got, and I've got everything pulled up that I know about. And we're going to skip forward right now to this, the iRX-IR8M. Gosh, I hate these names. Holy cow, these are terrible. But it's an 8-channel transmitter, and it's an iRange. So I saw this like, oh, it's cool. It looks like the Hobby King one that I don't have, that Stu on UAV Futures used to use before he switched to FrSky. He saw the light. Anyway, I figured it was a FlySky, and it was like that, and it looks cool. My son would love it. But then I looked a little closer, and that's not what this is. Here's what it is. It's a multi-protocol radio. Oh, because it violate. Oh, sorry, Zing. Sorry. There might be a problem with the link. I had a problem with that before, and I had to redo it. So I will check that again as soon as I'm done here. If you can't access the link with the spreadsheet, let me know, and I will get that fixed. Anyway, so this is a multi-protocol radio, and it has basically the 4-in-1 radio, the same one that I reviewed and that I added to my FrSky, except this comes with it all in one. It's kind of like the radio that just came out that I've got. I forget what it was called. The Jumper. Yeah, the Jumper. And I'll tell you what happened. Okay, so we've got a couple people who are saying they can't access the spreadsheet. I'll get that fixed as soon as we're done here. The Jumper, I opened the manual and went through that, and it was kind of ridiculous. It was so huge that I haven't reviewed it because I haven't taken time to read the manual. So what I'm hoping is this one looks a lot cooler than that did, and I'm hoping it's just better and easier to use. Now I'm just noticing there's no antenna sticking out, but also these are all mock-ups. These are not actual radios here. I don't think they've probably made one yet. So what the range will be, the range on the Jumper I've heard is really good. This is probably going to be like a high-end toy, I'm guessing. But right now you can get 12. There's only 12 of them been ordered, and there's a special discount on them because this will work with Walkera, FrSky, FlySky, DSM2. So what I wanted with the Jumper was to be able to say, here, just get this as your first radio. It would be awesome because you can use it for everything. The gimbals on this aren't going to be amazing. The switches aren't going to be amazing. But the Jumper was, I think, too hard to use for someone getting started. I'm hoping this is going to be different, and I can say, here, just get this to get started. Buy something consistently, but it'll work with whatever you end up with, and then you can get something with good gimbals later. But it'd be a great getting started radio if it's easy. Hopefully it's easy for people. So the thing, I'll tell you what I'm most nervous about. So here it has a, can act as a USB drive so you can connect it directly. Look at these sticks on these gimbals. That looks like it is going to tear my thumb to pieces. So I think I'm probably going to have to build up some calluses on there because that just looks extra pokey sharp. But who knows what this will end up with because it's not shipping until December 22nd. Let's see, what else have we got here? Yeah, so the screen, I don't think it does a FPV. It's configured for settings. So it's going to be settings configuration, and it doesn't look like it's a touch screen. So, and then it uses removable 4A batteries. I'm sure people will figure that out. And it comes with a receiver. So it comes with an S-Bus receiver. So that's kind of nice. So I'm excited about this. I've already ordered mine. I made sure I ordered mine before I started this, so I didn't accidentally mess up with them. I ordered the white one because I think it will look cool. I'm a little nervous that it'll get dirty and look gross because you've got your hands all over it, but I don't know. We will find out. So the other things I've got here on the link and down below, I've linked also in the description most of this stuff. All the deals are here, so depending on what you're looking for, different people are looking for different things. Ishin 58, I've got one of these coming. And I think it'll be okay, but we'll see how that ends up. iRange, I've reviewed this. This is great if you need one. That's a good deal. It's honestly not that much better than the standard price for it. I still like my EV100s. I know there's really mixed bag on that, but it's really interesting. I like them. They fit my eyes. I have a -3 prescription, and if you dial the knobs on them just all the way, I can see perfect in them. I can actually see better in those than I can my FrSky, or not my FrSky, my Aomways. So there's some other things here. So let me look at a couple questions here. Yeah, I definitely will fix the spreadsheet as soon as I can. The batteries look awesome. Yeah, I've got a link for the batteries in that spreadsheet. What's the best drone on sale out of all classes, racing drones, beginner drones? The best drone on sale right now I will get to in just a couple of tabs, so we will see that. So here's some other deals. Okay, here's something I wanted to know. Oh, ooh, this has changed. Crazy Black Friday. This is updated since I've been here, so I actually don't know what we're gonna see here. There's a spin. Oh, you can win a Mavic. Okay, I'm gonna do that after we're done here. But I bought a Spark today, and there are some crazy Mavic deals, and I really want one. So let's see if we have anything interesting here. I can't grab it because I'm not logged in. I'll go fix that. So here's one. I have this up here, but I'm really excited about this plane. It's not a huge Black Friday deal, but it's pretty good, and we'll look at that a little more. But I've been in a plane glut, and I want to, or rut, I guess it would be. I haven't flown a plane in a long time, and so I'm going to pick one of these up. I think it'll be really interesting. We'll take a look at that. Anything else interesting here? Okay, I guess I don't see anything else. I just want to play this spinny game. So this is the second link there. Where does RC Toys take me to? These live streams are always interesting because I never know quite what I'm going to run into. Okay, it's the same page that we already had here. So iRange we already looked at. I'm going to jump back for just a second. And to this page, one of the things that's here is the Show Me drone. So I got to go, it's Thanksgiving, so we went and had lunch and we did that stuff, and then everybody collected on reading the ads, and I didn't need any of that. So I went outside and I range tested both my Show Me drone and my DJI Phantom 3 SE that I just got, because they're both supposed to be 4-kilometer drones with 4K video, very, very similar specs. So I tested those out, and I will say they were both pretty spectacular, but as a spoiler, and I haven't done any editing on them yet, the Show Me went significantly farther, like very significantly further than the DJI. I hit 4 kilometers and it kept going. I hit about 4.5 and it started to get a little iffy. It could have gone further than that. So more information on that later. But if you want, I don't know why you would want that distance, because the video was terrible at that point. The video was not working at that point, but it was still going. So yeah, happy Turkey Day. So, but if you want one of those, I'll do the comparison later, but it was really, really good. So, not as good though as the Mavic. So that's one of the things I've got linked down below. Right now, you can get the Mavic Pro combo if you use the coupon down there, and it is 800. Let me see. I've got to go back and look at my sheet. It is $849, the cheapest I've ever seen it. So I bought a Spark today. And in the United States, I'll say I bought mine from Best Buy because it was a better deal than either one of these sites have. Though maybe not once I paid taxes, which I don't have to do from China. Anyway, it was a good deal. Best Buy has a crazy deal on Sparks right now. So I got one of those, so I'll be able to compare it. But then I saw this, and this, pay no attention to this price. You can get it for $865. So it'll go 7 kilometers with 4K, and I think it'll do it better. A lot better, probably with the OcuSync. And then they've got those new DJI goggles that I made fun of. If you haven't seen that video, I thought it was cool. I made fun of the video more than anything else. I got a really hard time. People gave me a hard time for bashing DJI, and it was less about bashing DJI. It was more about the video, and it was the cutting of the... If you haven't seen that, you have to watch it. You don't know what I'm talking about. But where the guy cut the box open with a knife, took 6 seconds. I mean, come on. And the people who don't know CinemaSins really thought that made absolutely no sense. So sorry, I'm not very much on the live chat. It's tough in this case, but because I've got so much going on, it's kind of hard to see. So there's the Mavic. If you don't know what a Mavic is, I mean, it's probably DJI's. Well, the 4 is better technically, but the Mavic is totally portable. So for me, the Mavic wins over the Phantom 4 unless you are a professional photographer. I'm just a dink-arounder. But this will go 7 kilometers, and you're supposed to be able to see it, and you can't run into things, so it's a lot better drone. I may end up owning one of those too by the time we're done here. So here's one that's now available. This has been listed for a while, and I want to know, this is where I'm going to watch the chat. Is this drone worth it now? The Real ACC Real 2 has decent looking stats, and excuse me for a second. All this talking is making my throat dry out. It's that time of year. Because it's cold here, cold and dry. So this drone looked really interesting when it was first announced, I don't know, 6 weeks ago, and it was on pre-order. Now it's available. But Furby has come out with a whole bunch of stuff, like a ridiculous amount of stuff. So the only thing I see this really has going for it is right here, the BL Heli 32-bit, so that's kind of innovating. It has individual, wait, why are those on the bottom? I didn't notice that. So it has individual ESCs, so the front ones are on top and the back ones are on the bottom. That's a great point, Yul Adamas. I linked, if you're not following my Facebook Facebook page, or Twitter, Facebook or twitter.com/DroneRacer101. Snake, who hangs out with Steele, Mr. Steele, a lot, and they've been getting to know each other. His house burned down, and it's a really unfortunate circumstance because he just moved, and he didn't have insurance. So if you everybody's like, why doesn't he have insurance? Why would you own a place and not have insurance? And we've all kind of been there where you just moved. It's like, okay, it's been today. I'll take care of it tomorrow, especially with the holidays in America and everything going on. I need to do it, but it could happen to any of us. And unfortunately, it wasn't a lipo fire. His TV caught on fire, burned his house down. He lost everything. So I have links to Mr. Steele's videos. They have a GoFundMe if you've got anything to help that guy, because he's got RC stuff going, but he needs life stuff. It's just an unfortunate circumstance, and it's not totally because of his career change into supporting our hobby more that he moved and it happened, but it's probably wouldn't have happened. He probably wouldn't have moved if it wasn't for all of this. So I'll link that down below. It's not linked right now, but I will go ahead and add that link. Mr. Steele explains it better than I can because he knows the guy. But that's just kind of a unfortunate thing. So let's see, upgrade. So I don't get this drone. Well, I do, but it just doesn't seem special anymore. For $182, It comes with BL32, which is great. Other than that, it's pretty standard. Just pretty. It doesn't seem. I don't know. It doesn't seem spectacular. And this is weird. Have you guys ever seen this before? It has a 3S like hard mount on the bottom. These are not like just Velcro. It has a whole hard mount standoff from the frame, and then you can change them and replace them with more standouts for a 4S battery. So it's a split level. They fly gray in trans. Sorry, I'm not sure what that means. I just, it looks solid, and it's probably worth $182, but it's just not as exceptional as it is if they had come out with it. I don't know, six weeks ago when they originally announced it. And it's a little bit heavy, and those, I'm not sure what those props are. So 2 to 4S, which again, the last couple of things. So Med for Life says it's extra protection for your battery in a crash. And I get that. It's cool. I've gotten a couple recently with this bottom plate on it, and I really like those with the Velcro. Just it really smashed the battery against the sticky that I had on the bottom. So those batteries didn't move. I like that a lot. But these hard standoffs, it almost seems like it'd be better. Just give me the plate and don't give me the standoffs. I don't know. I am sure I will be reviewing one, and we'll have a good answer then. But for now, I don't know. I'm torn. I'm torn whether it would be... I don't know. It's hard to say about the quality. I've never owned a Real ACC fully combined drone. So if any of you guys have... Night Train Lane says he has a 3D prints for battery sleds. Is that what these are called? I've not heard that before, but that's kind of handy. A really cheap SEMA drone for $20. What's it called? Pyro drone for $10. So I guess I don't get excited about the little drones anymore. What we're gonna do is, unfortunately, these comments on the live chat won't carry over. So once this is over and it's done, we can, there we go, we can look that up. Thank you. We'll do a search here after we're done here. I should be more prepared for this. Banggood, not bang. That could go very badly. So someone said the X5C is a good deal. I used to have one of these, or one of the guys I work with used to have one of these. So $40 is it's a special deal. How much are these normally? Aren't these normally like $45 anyway? It's a little bit of a deal. Let's see. Oh, special order, that's last month. Let's see. Fly new button without camera. Or with camera. Well, for me at least, it's handy. You can get it in the United States, so you can have it shipped directly. But what I'm looking for next, for me at least, is the Zode Dart Sweep Forward Wing. I need somebody to proofread these things, seriously. This is a plug and play, though. Oh, if there's probably a code for the one you found for $20, send me the link for that down below, and we will update that afterwards. So I want another wing, and I want an FPV wing, and I want a fast wing. So this, but I don't. I'll tell you guys how this works. I get about 30 minutes to do a review of these. You see pretty much every little bit of video that I record. So it's not. There's rarely a case where I will go do a whole bunch of testing on it and then come back and then do a review and then show you flight footage after everything. You just see it. I just show it how it is right out of the box because that's what this is about. So for planes, I didn't want to spend 4 hours building a plane. So this one, and speccing it out. So this one comes with a flight controller and servos and a motor and everything ready to go. All you have to do is add a battery and a camera. So that's what I'm talking about, especially for $74. I will be owning one of these, and I will be testing it, and it's all magnetic, so I can travel with it. I can take it with me. It's super fast. I've watched some videos about it. Rag the Nuts Off, which is the weirdest name. I watch that guy's channel for planes. If you watch planes, he's from the UK. He does a really, really good job for planes. So it's lightweight also. So if you care about that, you can get it under 250 grams really easy. So I know several of you said you can get it, or you're in Canada. There were a couple people from Canada here, so I know that's really important there and a lot of other places. So I'm going to be buying one of these probably as soon as I disconnect here. Use a 300 battery, throw in a camera. I want to throw in a camera with an OSD and then a radio, and we'll be good to go. So I am going to be flying one of these here soon. I'm not sure if, well, while the golf course is closed, I could fly this in my backyard, but I think it's probably going to be too fast to really be able to handle that. So I heard about a mile. There's a conversation going on. What's the range on the Spark? Yes, so the Spark, I'll tell you, I went cheap and I didn't order the one with the radio. I got the standalone version because I think for the Spark, most of the time I'm using it, it's going to be within like 100 meters at most. I don't plan on taking it and doing a full range test. So I bought the cheaper one. I bought a case for it. And we're going to see how it goes. And I bought the blue one because, I mean, it's blue. It looks cool. So I will be testing that too. But I bought the one without the radio. We'll see if I need to add it later. So, StackX. I've noticed they haven't put it on any of their ads anywhere. I don't know if I have anything to do with that or not, but I'm going to tell you what I'm doing right now. This morning, I got a capacitor soldered to it. So I've soldered a gigantic capacitor to it's 1,000 micro, I soldered that to the battery leads. I've soft mounted the motors to help reduce more oscillation. I reseated the connector from the camera to the board, and tomorrow morning I'm going to try it again. The other thing I'm going to try is I noticed Stu's looked amazing. If you haven't seen Stu on UAV Futures review of this, it was amazing. The HD footage looked outstanding. If it looked like that, I would be telling everybody to buy it right away. But more people have had problems with it than have had good success with it. His is the only one I've seen without the line. So I'll go and give you guys a secret that I noticed. He was using 5S. And I don't think anybody else has used 5S on it. I use 4S. The other ones I've seen with the lines used 4S also. So I'm going to try 4S again and see what happens. But I'm wondering if higher voltage actually does better on this by generating less heat and then providing additional power to the components. So it doesn't have the problem with the lines. So I'm going to be trying that in the morning, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm hopeful because I've done a lot of work to it, but if I can get it to work and say, here, just do this, even if you have to buy $1 capacitor and use a 5S battery, man, that's such a good deal. I wish it was good. I wanted that to be so good, and it was, well, if you saw how bad it was unflyable. It was dangerous. It was really dangerous. So I can't recommend it yet, but hopefully tomorrow that changes. Okay, yes, it needs a capacitor. Too bad we can't send links. I can copy your descriptions, or I can't. Can I? Let's see. Automatically block spam. I'm gonna turn off automatically block spam messages, so now you can send links. I think that'll get rid of it. So now, if you have links for something you want to send, you want me to pull up, I can do that. Because the SEMA, they said in the chat that was a non-camera version, and there's a time and a place for that. I still recommend that everybody have a Eachine E10 as their first quadcopter. Just get one and learn how to fly line of sight. So the flying button, you said you've got some links. If you still have those pulled up, you can send me a link now, I think. Can you open the stack back up for this test? Did you? Oh, yes, I totally had to open it back up. So one of the things that was really weird about it, make a mod. I think if I just remove the block spam, they'll be able to send the links. So did I open it back up? Yes, I did. Because one of the things, there are several things about this that I didn't point out because I was just so frustrated that it didn't work. This stack is ridiculously tall. I mean, the nuts that it comes with are humongous, and it comes with shorter ones, and they were still even too tall. So I had to pull some from another frame that I had. It was the one that I showed that I originally tried to build it with. I had to pull them because they were a lot shorter to get it to fit. Even in, it was the Martian 2 frame, which is humongous. That frame is gigantic, and even with that, I had to reduce the stack size. So I'm a little worried that it's overheating. The other thing that I found really weird, just as a spoiler, yeah, Stu made it short. I had to make it short. Nobody's going to be able to fit it in there. Are there better pictures here? There we go. Oh, there we go. That's a good picture. See, I think mine's even taller than that out of the box. Yeah, and the camera is ridiculously long. Oh, I didn't notice. What do you do with the screws on the top? And the other thing I didn't show is I had to turn mine upside down. It looks like it should sit this way, and it didn't work, and I couldn't figure out a button or anything to switch it, so I just turned it over and mounted it, and it was fine. But I don't know what the deal with there was. So what was I saying? Oh, yes. So maybe there's a connection. Oh, yeah, here we go. So the battery leads, you'll see right here, this positive lead is connected and the negative lead is connected up to the flight controller. So I assumed that was just to, I did disable spam, so try it again. I assumed that was just to be able to read the battery voltage, which would make sense. I've done that a lot for other things. In this case, though, while I was soldering the capacitor on, that wire came off and it wouldn't boot. So I figured the flight controller was probably getting 5 volts from the PDB and the ESC, but it wasn't. It's actually using the live voltage right off the battery to power the flight controller. It seemed odd. That's, to put it nicely, it seemed odd. So we'll see how long. Let's see. The way it comes, it won't fit in anything. Yeah, it won't fit in anything. So the flying button, it sounds like you've got some. I'm going to go ahead and make you a mod so you can post links, because I can't get it. Disabling spam was not enough. And it sounds like you've found a couple good things that I want to be able to share here while we're at it. What are we at? 27 minutes? You found a 4K GoPro knockoff? Oh, send me a link for that. 4K GoPro knockoff. Well, it depends. So, why do these companies that make GoPros? I've got one somewhere. I let my daughter use it. One of the blue ones that you see all over the place. Let's see where. I don't know. Oh, there it is. So whoever makes these, I've got one of these. It's 4K, and I paid like $50 for this a couple years ago. And we'll check out this link. Inken, is that what this is? I don't know. I bought this a couple of years ago. Take a look at this one. And I don't know why whatever company makes these, because they make all of them. They're all exactly the same. Make a square one. Like, you obviously don't care about GoPro shapes. So go ahead and make a square one or a cube that we can use. It's just so much better. I'm not going to put this on my drone. That's what I originally got this one for. I never did because this one was terrible. That was 2 years ago. So here's an Inken H9. These are, what I've done though, is I've let my daughter just use this as a camera going around. Hey, leopard. There's some reviews. Certificate of authorization. By who? For what? Right. I honestly, I believe none of this. Let's see. Old square, yeah, mine's round already. So I do like the accessories that came with it. So if you're wanting, ooh, there we go. I think this is an SJ cam actually. So there you go. That's apparently a good deal. I don't really know. It's 4K at 25 frames per second though. No, this is not for me. What I use, I've never gotten around to it. Let's see. We like the idea of mounting a hero. Yeah, too wide. I don't I don't fly with a GoPro very often. That's part of the reason I was so excited about this, because it's just heavy and I'm usually wearing it on my head so you can see what's going on. And I don't like the extra weight. But I use the Hero Session 4 for 150 bucks. I think it's the best deal. And I use a real GoPro. I don't use any of the others, mainly because I can on Amazon I could get a warranty on it for like $15. So if I smash it, they'll replace it. Just basically no question asked. And you can't do that, as far as I know, with the Foxeer or the Run Cams or any of the other Cube. So I think the GoPro is still worth it, and the quality is just really spectacular. So I don't see anything else really going on here. Let's check one more time, because they update this. This is the problem with starting this live stream right after it's technically the kickoff of Black Friday in China. See if they have updated. Oh, so we've updated some prices. It's $2 cheaper. Woo! Okay, these are great. I love these things. $10.99, I would order a couple of those, because I've used these. I used it in my Furby dinosaur, whatever it was, with the run cam. And these things are great. I don't know why more people haven't made those. Let's see. So anything else? Oh, this is new. That was not there earlier. Diatone 200N, $229. Is that a good price? It's a decent price. I don't think it's a spectacular price though. Not enough to make me say, "Oh, go get that one now." This is one I have and I like it. Let's see. We've got another one from the Flying Button. Okay, so this is the EU warehouse. I don't know if that'll make any difference. So it's a Hubsan 501S. I never reviewed this one, and I'm going to try and change. No, I don't want to do that. Can I just change the warehouse? Because sometimes these will be unique. Ship to, yeah. So let's just check H501S. I reviewed the 501A and really, really liked it. I never reviewed the 501S. Oh, it's even cheaper. Wait, is that with the... That's probably the standard version. Which is good. What's the difference here? Okay, fine. I don't care about color. Just... Oh, I don't care about mode switch. Holy cow. Standard, professional. So I know the professional comes with a better radio. This is... That's a really good price, though. Right now, for $100 more, you can get a Show Me drone, and I would wait and spend the extra $100. I'll just say that. The Show Me drone with 4K and 4-kilometer range and everything is worth spending, especially if you get the Pro version or the higher end version. Actually, it wouldn't be 4K. For 309, it's 1080p, but still, it's worth it over this. This was a good drone. The A was a good drone that I liked, but it wasn't bonkers. Let's see, what else have we got? Oh, same thing. All right. So, showing 100. Well, okay. So, yeah, we'll go back to that. I mean, it says it's $100 off, but what's the normal price? I mean, because it's not normally $329. Oh yes, and I like this. This is all me, because those original props were crap. Holy cow, they were terrible. It wouldn't fly. These new props look much better. So yeah, it's I mean, well, let's see. Oh, you pay more. Well, I guess you pay more for the colors. I don't know why. Whatever. $229. So but I thought it was. We all knew about the Sheen Mavic clone, right? Well, okay. If you mean the 50 or whatever it is, the 58, that's not really a Mavic clone. I mean, it doesn't do Mavic. It's like $50. It doesn't do Mavic stuff. It's a Mavic looking toy drone, kind of like the one that I reviewed a while back. Not new. We all know, yeah. So $229. I think. Let's see. You paid two. I will have to look here. I will look. I can look and see what I paid for my Diatone, and that was, well, I guess August. It was August 8th, right after they updated it. And looking at my order history, it's just sad. I see so many things I still have to review that I haven't gotten to yet. And it's 5 pages long. So, recommended batteries for Diatone. So, I like right now, I will say I am a biggest fan of the GNB, or the, what they used to be called, it starts with a G. That's been my number one battery. I've been trying the different things, and those have been the most reliable for me. So let me see what I paid for my Diatone. Gosh, that was forever ago. There it is. Okay, yeah, I paid $269 for it. So $240 or $229 is a good deal. It's not a great deal if you want to get one. The toss-up has been right now between the Diatone and the Holy Bro Copus. And do they have a Copus deal? Let's see if Banggood has a Copus deal, because they need to. I had been pro Diatone until some people had really ridiculous Copus deals. Yeah, $299. Oh, it's under restocking even because they're sold out. There you go. You can get a plug and play for $288. $288. I would buy the Diatone over the Copus. At $210, I would buy a Copus. There we go. Oh, yeah. No, I don't care about that. So I think for this one, I am going to call it a wrap. That's all I see. I don't see anything else spectacular that needs covered. So do me a favor, and if you see something that needs added to the spreadsheet once I fix the link here after this video, let me know. Vizio, that one, that's the other clone that I used. It's not a clone, it's a toy. But it looks like a Mavic, if you want it to look like a Mavic. So many people are going to buy this winter thinking they're buying a Mavic for $40 and be disappointed. But for now, I'm going to call this a wrap. I'm going to go fix the video, and if you find something on Banggood, you notice I've only mentioned Banggood. We'll get to that. If you find something I missed on Banggood, comment down below and let me know. If you found this useful, leave a like and a comment down below again. I'll say that one more time. Leave a comment down below. How about that? And until next time, remember, I'll be back in about 5 minutes.